everyone, this is Jon Montresor from Trophy Chasers Outdoors. Today I'm going to show you how to tie spawn sacks for trout, salmon, and steelhead. And I'm going to show you a very simple way to do it. All you need is some eggs, some magic thread from Atlas Mics, and some netting. So to get started, first you would take your netting, find that one piece that you like, put it down, lay it down as square as you can get it, doesn't really matter. And in this video I'm just using some simple orange netting. You can use any color netting, but I'm just using that for the example here. Then you add your eggs. I usually try to make them with about 5 eggs. This is more for trout, and if you want to make them a little bit bigger for steelhead and salmon, that's fine too. Once you've added your salmon eggs, take the opposing corners, doesn't matter which, and bring them together, just like that. And you'll make your ball of salmon eggs that you want to get. You're going to twist that a couple times so you can kind of get a little firming in the net, so it kind of keeps those eggs in place. That's pretty important for when you're drifting down the stream. You don't just want your eggs just kind of falling out or flopping around. After you tighten the netting up, you will take your thread, and this is pretty simple. Magic thread. It has some elasticity to it. So all you got to do, what I like to do, is pinch the end of it between my 2 fingers here, grab it with my other finger, and just wrap it around. Usually probably about 7 or 8 times. And you want to make sure that you keep the magic thread tight as you tie it. That'll kind of give the thread a little more grip to latch down and seal off the egg sac. So then after you're done with those 7 or 8 rotations, you take the thread and you pull, snap it off. And what that does is just it really latches down in the egg sac and just kind of closes it off. And then you take the other end, you pull, same thing happens. You can tie it too, but that's just a simple, easier way to kind of just bust out some egg sacs. Then after you're done taking off your excess magic thread, you'll take scissors and go right above where the magic thread is sitting. Just go right above it and cut off your excess netting. Throw that in the trash, and you're left with a nice spawn sack. Now I showed you only just how to tie an egg sac that doesn't have any floaters in it and will just sink. That's okay. That's usually what I use most of the time, but if you want to add floaters, all you have to do is just add those in with your eggs when you put them in the middle of the net and when you tie them up. Pretty simple, that's all you got to do. Alright, so I got 2 egg sacs here. I got one with no floaters in it that you just saw in the video that I tied up, and I got one with floaters. And the one with no floaters is going to sink straight to the bottom, as you see right there. That's pretty ideal for float fishing. And the one with the floats in it will obviously have some buoyancy, and that's pretty ideal when you're not float fishing and you're trying to skim along the bottom, trying to catch a fish that's looking near the bottom of the creek or lake, whatever you're fishing, and they're looking for something that's just coming by their way, is just right there in their feeding line.